I don't even know if y'all could hear this. Can y'all hear me? My own? Can y'all hear me? Ain't nothing coming out my end as far as sound. Can y'all hear me? The fuck is going on, bro? Hold up. I need to know why I can't hear nothing. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. Let me know, Tony. Can you hear me? Let me see if this shit is on, bro. Audio. Should work. What the fuck is going on? Okay, cool. You do hear me. All right, so we can get straight into it. We're going to get straight into it because I'm sitting outside my children's school waiting for them. So we got a little bit of time, not too much. And you see the title. Hopefully the title showed up how I wanted it to. The question is, what is the goal, Black family? I know that's a loaded fucking question. But what is the goal? Because my focus in life is my family and my extended family, right? And I have news articles, world news, not just Ohio news or California news, some shit, world news. And I see what they're doing to the education system. I see what they've done with the religious system. I always break down the legal system. Then I get into the psychology of the culture. This is just what I do. And I break it down to every aspect of our own psyche. And I've broken down the system, historical system, psychological attacks that have been implemented on the Black culture, quote unquote. And I don't need to say it anymore, but color codes are used loosely when I talk, right? And so I break all of these things down, and every day there's something new, or there's something that's been going on, right? And when you know, not have heard or heard somebody say, no, when you know what the psychological attacks are, such as, and I've broken this down before, keep the mental level at a sixth grade level. Keep them entertained with shit that does not, these are literal, strategic. I wish Coach Dude Sports TV was on here. He has a military background. He can tell you that everything I'm telling you is a fact. And for those who already know it, y'all know, I don't speak nothing but truth when I do speak. To keep them engaged in shit that doesn't matter so that they will not pay attention to the things that do. And what that does over time is becomes a part of our culture. Because niggas love talk about culture, but can't tell me Black culture for shit, right? So when I look at the people and I see that they are engaged in artificial things and that they teach their children artificial concepts and perspectives because they were implanted and programmed to be artificial beings. I'm talking about the black culture. We could say this for everybody, right? We can, but I'm not. I'm specific. So for the excuse making Negroes that might see this video, do not say, well, we can say that about everybody. I can, but I'm not. So deal with it. When I look and I see that what we call black culture is artificial culture, zombification culture, ignorant culture, that tends to rub black folks. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. It exactly. It doesn't. It's not complex. So when I look at what some might deem black culture, I have to take my emotions out of it because it's an emotional conversation. And I know with emotions come ignorance because you're thinking with emotion, not with logic. So when I look at the culture that black folks might want to call black culture, and what I do see is ignorance, zombification, uh, artificial understandings, implanted perspectives, implanted programmed perspectives. I have to ask, what is our end game? What is our end game? Because we're a rhythmic people. The universe is a rhythm. Your molecules, your DNA structure, your helix, your thought process is all a rhythm. It's a literal rhythm. This I broke down in my symbology section of my book and on my YouTube channel playlist. Man vibrates at a certain rhythm. Your heart beats at a certain rhythm. Your blood flows at a certain rhythm. You hear how beat and flow come into music, and I'm not even going to do that with you right now. But then we look at our culture's music, and I don't like to use the word culture, but I'm using it to simplify the understanding of what I'm saying. So I look at our culture's music, and it's kill each other, sell dope to each other. I got the biggest flex on the next man. That's just the men. We go to the women, and it's my pussy, my titties, my ass, the way I suck dick, and the way I can trick a nigga out of his money using my body, using his his lack of discipline sexually, right? So I get to the rhythm of man, and then I look at the rhythm of quote unquote the culture, and you can see that it's a cancer, right? And then you look at the people, right? And you see that yes, there are a lot of great things happening within our quote unquote culture, of course, but there's so much more negative being promoted to where people will defend the reason of their ignorance. People will defend their comfortability being a zombie. There's a class system, not only economically, but also mentally, there's a class system. Spiritually, there's a class system. Emotionally, there's a class system. There's a warrior class, there's a peasant class, there's a master class. You see what I'm saying? There's classes on different levels. So then I look into the education system, and I'm gonna cover all bases and see what we're left with. And like I said, I don't have you guys for too long. I'm sitting outside of my children's school waiting to pick them up. So I thought I decided to tap in with a thought. Make sure to hit the like, share, support, all this shit. You see it coming across the screen. Do one of those, two of those, or three of those shit. So then we get to the education system. Since I'm sitting outside of my children's school, why not? And I look at the strategies and attacks on the educational front on a global scale. Like, how do they operate in fucking Tanzania compared to Nigeria, compared to California, compared to Texas, compared to Ohio type shit, right? And they're continuously, let me say it like that, they're continuously, what's up, Rain? Peace to the Queen. They're continuously erasing and whitewashing the black family out of history, historically. And then I couple that with the fact that a lot of our own folks are zombies. Then I couple that and connect that with, so what are those artificial parents teaching this artificial child to the point where he's an or she is an artificial child? I've heard adults in 2022, 2023, current, right? I've heard adults try to have these quote unquote race based conversations, excuse me. And their excuse goes like this. It's always the same. It's always the same, bro. Well, we was enslaved. We was slaves. They fucked us up with Jim Crow. They fucked us up with slavery. And that shows me, even though I don't need you to show me that, you just can't help it because you're zombified. But it shows me the level of zombification, the depth of zombification, just based strictly in education. Not only does it condition us for the monetary system, we became fucking assets at birth. This was already implemented. This is my point. I'm glad you made that point as well. This it just helps to further my point. So education wise, all we have been is reprogrammed with a specific curriculum of thought. That's it. And so our grandparents, parents, all that shit, down to us, down to all the parents in my peer group, I guess. I don't have too many peers. Peers are people that are respectable, not only as in moral judgments and character, but in intellect. I don't have many peers. So the education system has grown motherfucking black men and women using the defensive excuse of, we were slaves, slavery, Jim Crows and crows and Jims. And oh, shut the fuck up, bro. Because you don't know your history enough to surpass that. You can't surpass a limit that you've been put at in a box of thought. You've been programmed to a box thought, to where when these specific conversations come up that you have no depth in, you only go to the the popular defensive excuse, slavery and Jim Crow. This is just education based. Think about this. So my question still lies, and we're not done. Still lies. Black family, and I use color codes loosely. Y'all know that. What is the end goal, bro? SLK, what's happening? Peace, peace. Bronze, peace to the gods, man. Peace to the gods. Outside of sports, most people don't have peers. Fuck sports. Fuck sports. And this goes with the conditioning of education. Be an athlete. Get out the hood. Be an athlete to get out the hood. Be a rapper to get out the hood. It's rare, not it's not extinct, but it's rare that I hear or see adults or parents or both say, become a doctor and you can get out the hood. Become a creator of a business and you can get out. It's rare that I see those things. I hear, well, we need, our best options out the hood is hooper or football player or a rapper. That's conditioning. I do get you, Rain. Absolutely, I get you. Come on, I absolutely get you. I only attract like minds. So the education system has motherfuckers in this box, and they grow to adults into this box, to where I was a great athlete and almost made it. I just want better for my child. If you want better for your child, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? If you want better for your child, you got to understand, majority of the shit you was taught as a child from your mom, your dad, into the system called school is bullshit if you want better for your child. Now, if you just want your child to be a reflection of you, another little fucking zombie, you just continue to do what the fuck you do. And you get what you get. Whatever the fuck it is you get. If they don't have the structure, they don't have the discipline, the lessons and wisdom of a father and a mother to where they become respectable children with respectable understandings, your chances of having a non-zombified child are slim. Because then we go into religion, fucking religion. And if you have been a part of my channel and you support the information, I don't really need to go over this because I have a whole entire I got playlists for all this shit. And most of the videos from when I started taking YouTube serious to like the middle of my YouTube lifespan, I guess, is breaking this shit down. So then you have religion that just fucking enslaves black folks, and niggas love being enslaved, bro. Because then they have a reason to have excuses and complain and play the victim. And this is the point of the title of my video, you know. But let's hit all the platforms. Let's hit all the arenas of thought, right? You have this stupid shit called religion, and you got these dumb motherfuckers praying to baby white Jesus. And then you got your even dumber motherfuckers that say Jesus was black. Bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up, don't talk to me about religion, bro. But let me talk to you about religion because you're stupid. And I'm going to call you stupid and demean you because you decided to be an ignorant person. So why can't I call you ignorant, right? And it doesn't matter what sect of religion you want to fuck around with. You know, I'm not standing in the middle of the street with a big ass white sign saying, stop religion, right? Teach your own. But this is what you didn't think about, right? A lot of the fuckery of the land, listen to how I say this. A lot of the fuckery on the land, behind the land, comes through religion and its brutal attack for power. Let me just say it like that. It's brutal attack for power. And this goes into law, of course, but I'm not, this ain't one of those. So you have religion enslaving people mentally and spiritually, enslaving, and they pass it down. And then they pass it down. You got a religious grandma or grandpa in your family, when something good happens, they say, thank you, Jesus. When something bad happens, it's God's will. Like, bitch, do you hear yourself? That shit sound good because your little cult that you follow say that shit all the time. So that shit is normal for you. But do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself? Sweet baby Jesus in the pearly gates and the golden roads out in outer space somewhere. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Shut up. But you have zombies teaching the children. And these children grow up with these same wicked, wicked, wicked concepts and perspectives, plus education, plus the quote unquote music culture that we are driven by. All of this compacts into the mind of a malleable person. And this malleable person grows up with these wicked understandings. What's up, Cynthia? What's happening? We take the men out of the house. Who has reached? Keep them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. Absolutely. And the thing is, Tony, the reason I'm gonna tell you the reason, and a lot of Negroes don't want to face the music. They hate when they hear this, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. Motherfuckers love excuses. As long as I can make a fucking excuse and point the finger at quote unquote white supremacy and the police and all this shit that's comfortability. Niggas do not want to get up and relearn. Niggas think I graduated high school, I have a house, I have a car, I have a job. I'm smart and intelligent. I've done enough. That's the nigga problem, the Negro problem. Rather be comfortable because it takes work to fix things. It takes work to study. It takes work to buy a book and read a book. Niggas reading? What? But as long as I can say it's white supremacy and point my finger, you can't debate me because we all know that the system is fucked up. So as long as I could just say it's fucked up, appreciate that cash app. Yeah, hit the cash app, man. $2, $3, all that shit is. appreciative to me. Appreciate that. I don't really call names. I just say thank you. Appreciate that. Hit the Cash App, y'all. Fuck with me. It's realist talk, man. So you have all these arenas of thought and sciences that have been molded to keep a certain mind, keep a slave mentality. And this, like I said at the beginning, for anybody who missed it, this can go for all people, but I'm specifically, purposefully talking about Negroes, black folks. If you don't like Negro, you shouldn't like black, but hey, that's a different conversation. So, what is the end game for the black culture? To continue to be victims or establish cultural wealth? I, I would hope it's the first one, you feel me? But the way things are going, this is 2023. It's the same as it's always been. Well, no, because we had a backbone once upon a time and we did shit as a unit. And then we allowed that unit to be destroyed. And now we're here in 2023 with factions of people that do good but don't get promoted and people that just keep fucking up and get promoted. And then you have niggas using excuses behind it. Well, slavery really fucked us up. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. Just say I'm a bitch and I don't want to take accountability and I'd rather be comfortable with the fuck shit. Because responsibility, I have a family. That's all the responsibility I need. The fuck? Just think about that, y'all. This is all I'm saying. Look, my kid's getting out of school now. So with that being said, leave a comment. Appreciate the Cash App for anybody. Y'all know how to do shit. So I ain't got to tell you what to do or, you know, just appreciate this conversation I'm having. My kid's getting out of school, so let me be on daddy duties now. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tapping in. Leave a comment after the video is done. Give me some perspective. Give me some thoughts. Give me some, something to talk about next time. Y'all have a great day. I'm about to be gone.